I'll call you back. All right, bye. Detective Dave Delgado.
Sergeant Wade Gray.
Man, thanks for coming down. Have a seat.
Oh, man. I heard you had a lead on the Juarez case. I ran 3 red lights getting over here.
Well, I hope we didn't waste your time.
If I wasn't here, I'd be watching Bosch in my underwear. Never retire.
Look, we know everything in the case file. What we need is what's not in the file.
Well, there was this one guy, Drew Heslov. Lived in the area, didn't have an alibi, and he's a Megan's Law 296 offender.
Not much to build a case around.
Exactly. But I interviewed him. Real creep. Felt like he was enjoying the whole thing.
All right, we'll check him out.
I hear the sister is a rookie here.
She is. She'll make a good detective one day. She has great instincts.
You know, she came by them the hard way. Something like that happens when you're a kid. Changes the way you see the world.
Mr. Lopez, talk to me.
Stand, Dad. It's okay. Just stand.
Judge, I never put anyone's life in danger. I always look both ways before I run the light.
It's amazing you were never picked up on the bench warrant. Ready to go to jail today? Because I can put you there.
You don't have to go through all that hassle, Your
And
Honor.
tell me why you are a speed demon who likes to run red lights.
Well, the truth is, there are way too many of those damn red light cameras in my neighborhood. And the lights are super long, up to 3, sometimes 4 minutes. I'm an old man. I've survived 2 heart attacks, the failure of my trucking business. I picked myself back up. I got my company running again. And I'm just trying to enjoy every millisecond of life before the credits roll. I just don't have time to wait for a long red light.
I've signed my life over, Dr. Debbie. But I know I'm in good hands.
Actually, Dr. Austin is your primary surgeon. You're in the best hands. I'm going to insert an arterial line. You'll feel a pinch when I insert it.
Yeah, I'm guessing I can survive a pinch since I've got a rib jammed in my heart. You're going to be in the operating room, though, aren't you?
I'll be assisting Dr. Austin.
Good. You're my lucky charm. If you hadn't helped at the fire, I might not have made it this far. Excellent. That's close to painless. And you are so young to be this talented. I bet your parents are really proud of you.
It's half true.
Oh, which one's hard on you? Mom? Dad?
What we are doing today, Mr. Johnson, is about you, not about me.
I get it. I'm nosy. You can tell me all about it after. If there is an after, that is. Because there's a chance I'm not going to make it off the table, right?
All surgery has risks. This one more than most. I'll go over them again with you.
No, thank you. It's not like I'm going to change my mind. Besides, you and Dr. Austin will get me through this. Can I help you?
You Ramon Gutierrez?
Yeah.
You served with my father, Earl Swagger.
Son, that was a long time ago.
I understand. I just want to ask you a few questions. I know you and my dad were part of the Phoenix program.
Your old man still around?
No, sir.
It's a shame. He really knew how to cheer everybody up.
Earl Swagger?
Nicest man I ever met. Why, what's the problem?
Just doesn't sound like my dad, that's all.
You served. You know what kind of things we see over there. It's enough to change a man.
What was it you saw?
Probably same thing everyone sees in war. Only with the Phoenix program, you can't talk about it.
Well, can you tell me anything about Atlas?
That's some kind of operation.
With all due respect, sir, you can spare me the runaround.
Well, we weren't running ops for the boogeyman, at least not while I was still there. Mostly it was stuff like taking out VC leaders behind enemy lines. A few of us boots on the ground and your dad on Overwatch.
My dad was on the long gun?
Oh, he loved it. I could barely get the thing out of his hands. I take it that's why his son became Bob the Nailer. You know, know, this really is awful. Oh.
Hey, how'd you get your limb?
This? On a mission. Some general's bodyguard sprayed a few rounds our way. I caught one in the leg.
I guess they didn't give you much time to prepare. So real Gutierrez dead?
I don't know.
But this was a setup to kill me.
I was paid to sell you a story.
By who?
I don't know.
You gotta get your missions from somewhere.
Doesn't work like that.
You're already burned, so tell me.
A location. In D.C. Logan Circle. That's where I get my missions from.
Address.
If you go, they'll kill you. Nah, rotten. It's no good.
How can you tell?
I know. That one. That's the first turn. That'll do. Okay. The longer you wait, the greater the risk of infection.
Why would anyone take that risk?
Some say that it's a high worth dying for. The locus ceruleus. This synthesizes norepinephrine. The butchers will pay for as many of these fresh as you can give me.
Too rich for me, man. Each their own.
They can fight harder, longer, and without sleep.
What are they fighting?
Always somebody, but lately, it looks like they're gearing up for something big. Dame tus manos. Ay. Mira. Mira los manos de oro. These hands are gonna make you and me rich. These hands are gonna put jewels on your wife. You've been training for this your whole life, baby. Your whole life. 12 rounds. And bang! You're the champion. Huh? Feel it.
This is gonna kill him.
Yes. It's gonna kill him. Because tú eres el jefe. Tú eres el jefe. Look at me! What's wrong with you? You are gonna go in there. You're gonna finish him. You understand me? Finish him. The woman you're describing to me is Andrea Torres. Andrea, this is her confirmation necklace.
She was stabbed over a year ago.
Yes. I sat with her at the hospital after it happened.
Father, is it possible that the person who stabbed her came back around to finish the job?
No, he wasn't the killer. He was her client. He was mentally ill, and instead of pressing charges, Drea got him into treatment.
What kind of work did she do?
Drea was an attorney with the public defender's office.
And she represented felons. That's going to be a long list of suspects.
She defended those who lacked the means to defend themselves. Drea told me once that she thought if Christ were alive today, he would be a public defender.
Actually, given his low socioeconomic status, it is highly improbable he would have been able to afford law school.
Pops.
It's true.
How can something so ugly happen to someone so good? Manuel tells me that you wish to amend our agreement. Why does that not surprise me?
We have an opportunity today to not just reopen our embassy in Havana, but to lift the embargo and end decades of distrust between our two countries.
And what will remove the American boot from the throat of the Cuban people?
Afeni Rahim.
So the rumors were true. Manuel's generation makes a compelling argument. Trust the Yankees. We must have peace so we can build an economy and help our people. But they weren't alive during the Invasión de la Playa Girón. I was there. I witnessed firsthand Yankee treachery. And now, here you are, true to your nature, trying to get us to bargain away our honor.
We currently have 3 Cuban nationals in our federal prison. We're proposing a simple swap. Those 3 spies for Ms. Rahim.
My dear Madam Secretary, there's nothing simple in this. The men you just spoke of are soldiers. They knew the risks when they accepted their mission. Afeni Rahim, on the other hand, is a hero of the people who came to these shores for refuge.
General, por favor.
Manuel, I know you worked very hard on this agreement. But what kind of revolutionaries would we be if we sold out our friends for a few pieces of silver?